If you've ever worked in a surgical office, you know how much time is spent every day calling patients on the phone. The text-to-patient feature in Surgimate allows you to quickly send an SMS message directly to your patients, replacing these time-intensive phone calls for any message that can be sent in a text. Hi, my name is Adam Grazer. I'm the product manager for Surgimate. I'm going to introduce to you the new text-to-patient feature. The first thing we need to do when sending a text to a patient is we need to make sure that they have consented to receiving an SMS message. We can do that by going to their patient profile in Surgimate. So I'm going to open up Adam Smith, and I can see here that they have not consented into receiving SMS messages. To change that, all I need to do is click yes. If your practice, as part of their standard onboarding protocol, receives SMS consent from all of your patients, we can make the default consent status as yes, meaning they've already opted in and you don't have to change this. Otherwise, you'll have to update the consent status as you receive the consents from your patients. Now that we have the SMS consent, we can go to a surgery and send a message. So I'm going to open up this surgery right here, and I'm going to send from any of these tabs in the surgery page, I can send an SMS message. So here I'm going to click the button to send an SMS to a patient. I can copy it in from somewhere else or directly write it in. I have 500 characters. And from there, all I have to do is hit send. So now that I've sent my message, my patient has received it, and I can go and see a list of all messages that I've sent to this patient for this surgery in the engagement tab under the surgery page. So here we are. All the different messages that I've sent for the surgery in one single place. Now, as an admin, I can also go to the reports tab and see a list of all the SMS messages that my practice has sent to all of my patients from any of my users in Surgimate. I can even take this list and filter it further to find, for example, all the messages that were sent to a single patient across multiple surgeries. Now, what do my patients actually receive when they get this message? The message that you send from your Surgimate pop-up window goes to your patient's phone. In addition to that, Surgimate will add the practice name and the instructions on how to unsubscribe or opt out of receiving SMS messages. Surgimate also will add a short message to tell the patient not to reply to these messages because they are not being monitored. These messages are automatically added to your message by Surgimate, and they are not editable. However, these additions do not count to your limit of 500 characters for your message, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, what happens if your patient does text back the word stop? If your patient texts back the word stop, they will remove their consent to receive SMS messages from Surgimate. If we go back to Surgimate and go back to their patient profile, what you would see is that this yes would change to a no. When that happens, it happens automatically. We will update the consent status to no in Surgimate, and also will record the date and time at which this change was received. One final note. SMS is not a HIPAA-compliant technology, so please do not include any PHI information in your messages to your patients within these text messages. Now you can send your messages directly to your patients in seconds, giving you back valuable time that could have been spent on the phone. Messages like request to complete clearances, pre-op instructions, post-op instructions, appointment reminders, request to call back, or any other short message that can be put into 500 characters can now be delivered directly to your patient with the text-to-patient feature from Surgimate. Thanks for watching. I'm Adam Grazer, and I hope you enjoyed the new feature.